First of all, I want to say, thank God it's Friday. Finally about to get a break after today. Much needed. Second, I want to say this. I am not promoting for people to sleep without being married. And I am not saying that a woman not having sex right away is a bad thing. I just want to say that before I explain what I'm trying to explain. Because a lot of women are listening to other women and they're trying to control men with sex, or they're trying to paint themselves a better image than what they really are by doing so. And that's where it's wrong. In other words, if you didn't do that with the 99 other guys, and now you have an epiphany and want to be this wife or whatever the fuck, and now you want to do it with this one guy, how is that fair to that guy? Imagine giving away a car for free to people who don't see your car, to people who don't appreciate the car, and then charging a person high value price, charging a person that actually would appreciate the car high value price. The only that one person that would appreciate the car, you're going to charge them high price. But this is why, let's talk about why does it or doesn't make a man respect a woman more. Because that's what a lot of women think. If I do this, he'll respect me more. Right? The first one of the problems with this is, like I said, if you didn't do it with 99 other guys, and then you're doing it with that one guy, you're not being real, right? And not only that, you are also maybe that one guy that would actually respect you, you're making him pay high value price, and then you gave it to the other people who didn't respect you for free. The car, like I said, think of it as a car. And I'm also saying this. I must say this a lot through this video. I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't do this. I think it's a good thing. And I'm also not saying that people should. I believe people should have sex with people who they plan on thinking they might want, who they can see they like a lot, basically. See, like, maybe marry or something. So I don't want people to get this shit twisted. But my thing is this. Does it make a man respect you more? That's that's the title. This is what women don't get. It don't matter if you sleep with him the first hour or 10 years. It don't matter if he's black, white, whatever. This is another thing women don't get. I'm gonna get me a different color guy. That don't matter. Y'all missing the whole point. Some men cannot handle privilege or power. So when you give them the privilege of sex, a lot of men cannot handle that. But if you are a woman, you should be looking for a man that is a qualified leader, that knows how to handle situations where he's put in power, which AKA, you give yourself to him. So what is the problem really? Is it because a woman slept with a guy that he lost respect for the woman? Or is it because that man just never respected the woman? Maybe he don't even respect himself. Maybe that's the problem, more than she slept with the guy. Because what's going to happen with a lot of men is they're going to say, she's not sleeping with me yet. She got to be sleeping with somebody else. See, back in the day, that worked for women. You would actually believe, she's holding out because she just wants to wait. Now, other women have fucked that up. Now men are going to assume this girl's fucking somebody else, man. She got me in the friend zone, using me for dates and shit. It's a problem. It is a problem. You can only blame other women for that one. They used it again. They try to use it to their advantage the wrong way. Anyways, a man could connect deep with a woman without sex, but not the deepest that he can connect. So in other words, I can connect deep with a woman, but this other woman, I like her too, but me and her is intimate. It's good. That man's going to probably more gravitate towards that other woman that's willing to be intimate with him. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, man. But, some women are going to say, I don't have to sleep with this guy, and that's fine. You don't got to do this, you don't got to do that. But you did it with other men. So why are you treating this one differently? It makes no sense. They reward the guys that they see. And this is another thing women do. I don't think he's really that good of a guy. He's not boyfriend material, so I'm going to just sleep with him tonight. So you're going to reward the guys that don't qualify and then make the other guys that do qualify, make them wait and all this other shit. It makes no sense. If you're going to do it to them guys that qualify, you got to do it to all of them. Why would you give it to this guy? Because you think he's not boyfriend material, so let me have sex with him real quick. But I'm gonna make the other guy wait that I see as a husband, because I want him to respect me more, which is deception. You are trying to paint yourself something you're not. You're a freak for this other guy, Chad and Tyrone, but you want to paint the wifey deception for the other guy that you know is looking for a wife. That's bullshit, because you're not being real. If you was being real about it, and you did it to anybody, you made everybody wait or whatever, that's a whole different story. But now we're talking about manipulation. And women do this in relationships with men too. I want him to act right and be a good slave, so I'm going to withhold sex. And what's going to happen with a lot of men is they're going to start to become detached from you. So it's not really a good thing. So again, does it make a man respect you more? Or does it kind of make a man not respect a woman as much? Because he feels like that woman might not respect him. Makes you wonder, huh? The real reason why a woman should not sleep with a man so quick is because she got to get to know that guy. That's the real reason. But to say or to have the intention of he's going to respect me more if I do it, that's bullshit. It's not. That don't matter. The man already knows if he's going to respect a woman or not. If a man likes you enough and you sleep with him the first day you met him, I don't think that's going to change how he feels about you, because he likes you a lot. He's going to say, fuck it, who cares? Or he might think that you're just doing that because you like him a lot. Some men actually believe, hey, she just likes me like that. And it is true sometimes. But then again, like I said, you got some women who will sleep with a guy the first day because they don't really think they like him, but they know he's not boyfriend material. In other words, he's not good enough. Ain't that some shit? You get rewarded for not being good enough? Yep, you sure do. Believe that shit. Y'all men ain't hip to that, but believe that. Men out here getting rewarded because they're not boyfriend material. Getting sex from women because they are not boyfriend material. Ain't that a bitch? Happens every day. Getting rewarded with sex from women because they are not boyfriend material. But you, the boyfriend, now you gotta wait. Because she's gonna try to paint that I'm a wife picture instead of showing you who she really is. And that's what I don't like about it. That's wrong. Show who you really are. Man, I know people who have had sex on the 4th day and they still married to this day since high school. Because it was about the guy. It's not about you, how quick you have sex with somebody. And I'm not advocating a woman should do it. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you that this manipulation shit don't make them. It's not, if you want a man to respect you, it's got to be the right guy is what I'm trying to tell you. It has nothing to do with sex. Because here's what's going to happen. This is why I'm making this video too, to get better understanding. So a woman thinks, oh, if I hold off, let's say a woman is dealing with a player. So she wasting time. Life is short. This woman waits 1 year thinking this guy's just sitting around twiddling his thumbs. But the whole time, he's sleeping with other women. He's just playing the game. Like, oh yeah, she just wants me to wait. I'm gonna play the game. And then he smashes and dashes on your ass. All that time you wasted because you wanted to withhold sex and thinking you getting a man's respect. But in reality, it don't matter. Either he respects you or he don't. Either he's the type of guy that wants to respect and love a woman or he's not. If you don't get this, then yeah, every time you have sex with a guy, it's going to be the same results. Now you're going to have a lot of bodies because you're not understanding the whole concept of why a man will respect a woman and why he don't. Can it make a man look at a woman differently? It could, depending on how, but not if he really likes you. I'm telling you, it's not going to matter. If a man really likes a woman, he's not going, oh man, she slept with me on the first night. I don't know, man. If anything, he might even get fucking whipped. That's funny, ain't it? Some men get whipped. You know what I mean? A woman gives it to him and he whipped. He blowing the woman up, stalking the woman. But wait a minute. I thought if she slept with a guy, this don't happen. A lot of times this happens. When a woman has sex with a guy, that's when he actually starts bowing down and respecting the woman. Not saying that not saying that sex can make a man respect you either. I'm not saying it. But I'm just saying, if you think that withholding it, all this playing around with sex shit, a lot of men are going to feel disrespected. They're going to feel like because they know that you have slept with at least one dude right away. They know that. Every man knows that. So to play that game, it's not going to be a good thing for you. Why would a man wait around when a woman is not going to play that game with him? It don't make sense. Let me ask you this. Will it make a woman respect a man more if he makes her wait 3 years just to take her on the first date? They've been talking forever and had plenty of opportunities to go on dates. So he gonna make her wait 3 years just to go on the first date. Will that make that woman respect that guy more? Or will that woman say, shit, I ain't waiting 3 years to go on a date with this motherfucker? Withhold sex to get to know a guy. That's why you should withhold sex. But to get respect from a guy, I'm trying to tell you, a man is either going to respect you or he's not. He's either going to be faithful or he's not. There's really nothing you can do about that. It don't matter if you give sex or that don't matter. It's all about the guy. Because again, the guy could be sleeping with other women, making you think he's waiting. Now you waste a whole year because you hold it. It's just dumb. Don't do it. I mean, do what you want, but don't think. When I say don't do it, don't think that, oh, this holding out shit, you know, it's going to make him respect me more. Nah, because most men already know off top that every woman walking this earth has given it up to a guy. Didn't make a guy wait long. At least one guy. And guess what? Every man wants to be special like that one guy. Now you're making a guy feel like he's not as special. I get it though. As a woman, if you're a woman, I get it. Why you would do this, but don't do it for the respect of a man. Do it for the lack of not knowing who a man is yet. That's why you do it. So you can filter out a guy and see who they really are. But then again, I feel like you're really never going to know who a guy really is until after y'all have sex. That is just facts. Because that's when they really going to pull off that mask if they got a mask on. You really going to know if a man full of shit or not after he smashes. Not because you didn't, because he didn't smash yet. He's going to keep that mask on. If he got on a mask, he's going to wear it before he smashes. He got to. He has no choice because that's part of, you know, if somebody's trying to manipulate you to get the smash, you know what I mean, run a game on you, they got to wear that mask. They're not going to take that mask off because you didn't sleep with them. Nah. If anything, they're going to put that bitch on even tighter. This is why when some women do sleep with a guy, then he starts acting different. But it ain't because y'all slept with each other more. It's not more of because you slept with the person. It's because he got what he wanted. Now he take the mask off, right? So my question is, if you're trying to get a guy to respect you, like women claim, right? Or try to see who he really is, withholding sex, I don't think that's going to, I don't think that will be how you can get respect or to see who a guy really is. I do believe this though, if you withhold, you'll start to see, you could kind of see more and more of what a guy really is. But then again, if he hasn't hit yet, he's going to wear that mask. But I feel like time still will reveal the chinks in that mask. Like, people will still wear the mask to try to smash and hide who they are, but time and God will reveal chinks. So that's why you should withhold sex. If you're a woman listening, don't do it because you want respect from a man. That's not how you're going to get respect from a man. If anything, sex might make a man respect you even more. That's why you see a lot of men whipped right now, stalking women and all that shit because of sex. Men need sex to feel some type of connection. Doesn't mean that they can't feel a connection with a woman without it. I just feel like when there is sex, it makes it even deeper. It makes a man have a deeper connection with a woman, you know? And if a man is already your woman, if you are already a woman's man and you're doing that, it could cause that guy to lose interest in you. Say you're in a relationship, you want to start withholding sex. Oh, he doesn't want to act right. He's going to respect me. I'm going to withhold sex. That could make that man feel like unwanted. And it could actually backfire against you. Don't do it. That would be just like a man, you know what, I'm going to make her respect me. I'm going to stop paying bills and doing everything I did to make her want to be my woman or wife. Imagine that. That's what women do when they withhold sex from their boyfriends. Same thing. Oh, I'm mad at her. I'm not paying the bills this week. Think about it. I'm going to withhold shit that made her like me. That's what they do, right? Not a good thing. It's manipulation. It's just wrong. Makes a man feel unwanted. Say what you want, but when a woman is making herself vulnerable to a guy sexually, it makes a man feel a special type of way. Even if the man don't want you. So imagine if he really do want you. and want to be with you. Imagine. Then imagine I don't want to do it tonight and this once a month, once every 2 months. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all, man. Don't listen to these other women telling y'all, man, to use sex as a weapon. Don't do that, man. Do things realistically. Like, if, you know what I mean? Don't be on these games and all this shit, because when you play the game, you play yourself. However, man, withholding sex should be done to try to filter out a guy. Not to make a guy respect you. He's not going to respect you if he don't matter if you sleeping with him yet or not, because if he really don't respect you, or if he just wants sex, he's going to be getting it from somebody else anyways. So that would be like me dating a woman, but I'm not going to take, or talking to a woman, but I'm not going to take her on a date yet. She's going to be on dates with other guys. She could play it all off all she wants. Like, yeah, I'm just going home and reading a Bible every day, waiting for you to take me out. Yeah, right. She's going to be talking to other guys. So if you like a guy a lot, I'm not going to say you should sleep with him, but you got to kind of make the guy feel like you like him. But, you know, I'm not saying you got to sleep with a guy. I'm just saying withholding sex ain't going to make a guy respect you more. It don't matter. Either the guy wants to be with a woman and try to be with one woman, or he don't. Before you even knew the motherfucker. Before you even know this dude, either he's trying to be with one woman or he's not. Either he just wants sex from a woman, or he wants more than sex from a woman. Plain and simple. And if you withhold and think you're going to get respect from him, all he's going to do is talk to other women. Not only that, you got it to the point that where women have fucked it up for women who actually want to try to withhold, because a lot of these women have they're giving it to guys they really like, and then they're withholding it from guys that they don't really like, or they're giving it to guys who don't qualify as boyfriend or husband, and they are they're giving it to guys who don't qualify as boyfriend or husband, but then they're withholding it from guys who do, and men are hip to that now. So now men are like, oh, you're making me wait, you know what I mean? You're making me pay high value for the car, but you're giving it to him for free, and I appreciate the car, but he doesn't, but he gets it for free, but I got to pay for it. Basically, that's what it is. Kind of like women who don't want commitment from a guy. Let's say a woman straight up says, I don't want commitment, I just want to kick it and have sex, right? Sometimes them women get benefits from a guy more than a woman who wants some type of something. A guy be like, I ain't doing all that, fuck her. I'll just go to this girl that will just let me smash or whatever. She don't require as much. So that's what happens to women sometimes too. Vice versa. So to answer the question, man, it's not going to make a guy respect you more, man. Really nothing you could do to make a guy respect you more. I guess you could, like, be a good woman to a dude. That could help. But I still feel like at the end of the day, it does not matter if you're, how good you are to a man or not. I feel like a lot of how he feels about you or is going to deal with you has to do with him. So in other words, you got a lot of women who say, I done everything for the guy. I was perfect. I did all this and I did all that, and he's still cheating and all this. He don't respect me. Yeah, because he's not going to, right? Because he don't want to. No different than me. I can do anything for a woman. That don't mean she's going to respect me. It has to already be there. That's why I tell people stop being dancing monkeys and shit. Clowns and shit, thinking, if I do this and this and this, she gonna like me more. She already like you or she don't. That other guy that ignores her text, he ain't doing shit, and she fucking head over heels for that motherfucker, right? So that's all I'm saying, really, man. It's not that I'm against a woman withholding sex, because I get it, especially if you don't know the guy. I get it. But if you're not doing it for Chad or Tyrone, but you're making a good guy wait because he happens to want to be a husband, that's a problem. I don't agree with that at all. You're rewarding other guys for being bad, but punishing the other guys for being good. That's backwards as fuck. But I know why they doing it, because they want the good guy, you know, the husband material guy, to think that they're wife material. But now you're lying. You're not showing who you really are. And you're manipulating. But you're not doing that to Chad and Tyrone. You're not lying to them. You're not manipulating them. You're showing them who you really are. But to this guy, you're gonna wear the mask. Just like men, when they really like a woman, a lot of times, if they're not a real dude, they're gonna wear that mask, play Mr. Perfect and Mr. Nice, right? But if it's a girl he don't really like that, he don't give a fuck, right? Same thing. Same thing. Same thing, man. I don't know what else to say on the topic, man. But I don't think I've ever came across a woman who tries to do that. And if she did, I don't know how I would feel about it. I guess I would have to start looking back at her history. I don't know how I would handle it, to be honest with y'all, man. But nowadays, knowing what I know, I would probably assume that she's sleeping with somebody else and trying to make me wait. And that's not a good thing, because I'm going to feel a certain type of way. But then again, if I feel like in her spirit that she just trying to wait, or she likes to really get to know guys before she do, then it would be a different story. But most women, man, they have already given it easy to a guy before. So, you know, it kind of makes a guy feel a certain way. Not saying a guy's entitled or should feel entitled, at least not yet. Not until like later, I get it. But the point of this video is, will it make a guy respect you more? And I don't think so. I think if anything, like I said, I think sex might make a motherfucker respect a woman more. If that guy is a guy that is actually looking for a woman. So in other words, I like the girl, I respect her and all this and all that, and I'm looking for a woman, right? I think once we had sex, I think that would make it would amplify it even more. But that's because I'm genuinely trying to respect and find a woman, not because I'm just trying to fuck a woman. There's a difference there. So it don't matter. Y'all withholding sex, you're keeping men around for years, withholding sex, thinking it's going to change this motherfucker, and you just wasting time with the dude. A lot of women out here right now dating a dude, dating him for a year, and she think, oh, I ain't slept with him for a year yet, he gonna be the one, and he fucking everybody else. That's all I'm saying. You think that this withholding sex is gonna make a man respect you, or make him just wait and sit around? It's not gonna happen, man. It's just not gonna happen. That's not reality. If it is, then that means I can just talk to a woman, text her for a year or so, and she's never going to go on a date with no other guy or talk to no other guy, right? She just going to respect me more, right? Because I made her wait, right? Come on, man. That's not reality. It's just not. Women have needs, men have needs, right? It is what it is, man. Believe what y'all want. Listen to these women all you want, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you right now, all men are going to do is sleep with other women. Or you might run off the right one, making him feel unwanted. Making him feel like, damn, she got me in a friend zone. And that's what it usually be a lot of times. Men right now taking women on 8 dates. Been talking to the woman for 3 years. But I'm supposed to believe a man been talking to a woman for 3 years. Ain't even kissed a woman yet. But he's supposed to believe that she's never, in 3 years, she ain't slept with no other guy. And he's just supposed to respect her because that's what she wants. You know what I mean? Get the hell out of here, man. Nah. Don't work that way. Women have fucked that up because what women are doing. And what is that? They are punishing the good men and rewarding the bad ones. In other words, I'm going to make you wait because you're a good guy and I know you really like me. But let me fuck this other guy over here real quick. Just in case, because I know he's going to leave I might not get a chance with him again, so let me sleep with him real quick. Men know this. So by default, most men are going to assume when you withhold sex or act like you're not act like you're just not that girl, this type of girl and all this bullshit. He's going to assume you probably don't even like him like that, or you got him in a friend zone or something. It's not a good thing. Two people can go from actually wanting to be lovers to friend zone because they flirted too much with their friend energy. But I'm out of here, man. It is what it is. Men know that women have given it up to a guy, at least one guy in their life, easy. So, man, we know this. So I'm not saying sleep with people and do this shit. You should try to filter people out. But what I'm saying is, don't try to play the game with the sex and bullshit and try to act like you're somebody you're not. The whole point of getting in a relationship with somebody is to know who the fuck they are. Reveal your fucking self. You know what I mean? Stop hiding and acting like, oh yeah, I'm just this girl that never slept with no other guy, this quick. But the guys before I knew you, I let them do this and all that. See, you're hiding who you really are. That is a problem. That's a problem. That's not right. You gotta, don't that guy deserve a fair perception of who you really are? Why does the guy deserve this fake version of who you are because he's a good guy, because he actually wants to have a woman and be with somebody? Why? It does not make sense. So let me get this straight. I'm gonna reward the women, the bad women, with the bottles and the drink and the dinner and all that. But when it comes to the girl that's the wife material girl, I want her to respect me and think that I'm different than other guys. So I'm gonna and let's say she wanted to have sex with me, I'm gonna withhold sex from her. I'm not gonna take her on dates and buy dinner and all that because I want her to respect me. So I'm gonna punish her and reward the other girls because I know they don't give a fuck. That's what women do when they do this bullshit. Basically, that's basically what it is. Unless you're a fucking virgin, that's basically what it is. So basically all I'm saying is, you're a woman, you want to play the game, go ahead. I'm not telling you not to. But I'm telling you, it's going to work against you more than anything. You could possibly run off the right dude. You need to be worried about filtering guys out and who they are more than I'm going to act like I'm somebody I'm not. You know what I mean? Nah, just be who you are so you can see who he is. Men are hip to the game, man. And this is why a lot of men don't take women on dates now, because women have fucked that up. Not saying that men haven't played their part, because even if a man is willing to take a woman on a date, he should do it genuinely. He shouldn't do it because he expects something from that woman. But what's going on is men understand now that women are taking certain dudes on dates, and when they're done with dates or whatever, they're calling this other guy up who doesn't have to take her on a date or do anything, but he gets the sex and everything. Imagine that. The bad guy gets rewarded once again. The good guy gets punished once again. That's a problem. Why are you? All I'm saying is, if you're going to be intimate, which most women are, why are you being intimate with a guy that doesn't deserve it? It don't make sense. Before I get off this video, think about what I'm saying. They are literally being intimate. They are literally giving sex up to guys who don't deserve it, and they're withholding it from the guy that actually do deserve it. But if you find that as a problem in this video, then that's probably why you can't find the right guy. Think about what I just said. I promise you women do this shit. Oh, he's a nice guy. He really likes me and this and this. yeah, I'm going to make him wait, and while I'm fucking the other guy, the one that don't care. They do this, and men know this, right? But does that make sense to y'all? So the guy that don't respect you, you're going to give him the goods. Because you don't give a fuck. Well, you probably do care, but he don't care. So it doesn't matter if he respects you or not, right? But then the guys that have the potential to respect you and all this other shit, you want to withhold from him. And it's just dumb. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's not a good thing. Women need to understand that when it comes to men respecting them, it might not be a good thing if you sleep with somebody the first day or whatever. I get it. It could make a man look at you a certain way. It could. But men also understand this. If a woman really likes you, it could very well happen. So some men understand, hey, she just likes me like that. That don't mean every man's going to assume that you do that with everybody, right? Still not a good idea, I don't think. But I also don't think purposely, making a man wait, because you're trying to get a certain type of behavior from him and all that. That's bullshit, man. I just think it's dumb. And I definitely think it's dumb because the ones that are doing this, they're sleeping with somebody else. That's why that's the main thing. Like, if you was a celibate woman, you ain't sleeping with nobody. I get it. Like, all right, fuck it. But most men ain't gonna believe that. But okay, let's say you are. I get that. But when you're doing it to the husband material guy, but you're still sleeping with the other guy, that's dumb, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. That's dumb. That's just dumb. I'm gonna spend my time. Let's say I'm off today. I'm gonna spend time with the women who I know will let me smash. But the woman that I see, wife material, I'm not gonna spend time with her today because she doesn't want me to smash yet. I'm not gonna take her out to dinner tonight. I'm gonna take the one out to dinner like I know is gonna let me smash. But I also know that there's no future with this girl, But this one, the wife material one, I know there's a future with her and shit. But she won't let me smash, so I'm not taking her to dinner tonight. She gotta pay, she gotta suffer. You know what I mean? Or I take her to dinner, then I take her to dinner acting like, oh yeah, I like you and only you, but I'm go home and fuck another woman. That's what women are doing. They're taking the husband material to dinner, or, he taking her, and then they going home and sucking and fucking the other guy. That's bullshit. That's what they doing. But imagine that. Y'all women listening, you got a problem with what I'm saying? Imagine me doing that. And a lot of men are doing this. Acting like you the wifey, or you so wifey, because you make it, let's say you withholding sex, right? Ain't that what the topic about? You withholding sex and all this, acting like you're not that type of girl. So, yeah, he gonna take you to dinner, all this, and act like you the one, and this, acting like you are not that type of girl. You different, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, he's still fucking that other girl. And then y'all wonder why, when he finally smashed, you take the mask off and all this other shit. The quickest way to get the man's mask off is to let him know how you feel about him. Why do people play games, period, about how they feel about somebody? Because you think they're going to like you more. Same thing what people do with text. Oh, if I don't text her back right away or him back right away, they're going to respect me more. Ain't that the same shit? It's just sex, though. But it's the same thing with the text or anything else. I don't want to seem so thirsty, so I'm going to act like this. But when it comes to people who don't deserve my validation or text and all that, they get it immediately. Because I don't care how they feel about me. That's dumb. Period is dumb. Not only are people doing it with sex, they're doing it with text and everything, like I just said, man. Motherfucker seen your text 5 hours ago, but I'm gonna play it off. Imagine that. I like this guy a lot. He seems like he's a good dude, might be the right one. But I just seen his text. And I don't want to text him back because I want him to think that, I'm not thirsty or something. That's dumb. Stop playing games with people. It is dumb. It's dumb. I'm not saying that, a woman should just sleep with a guy. You should try to filter a guy out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying my thing is you're doing this to one guy or, you know, and then you're doing something else with the other guy. That's dumb, man. And it's not going to make a man respect you anymore. It's not going to make a woman, and men say this shit too. Oh, do this. She's going to think you're high value and all that. Eventually that game is going to get exposed. If my phone is in my fucking hand and a woman texts me, I should text her back. If I have time, but I'm about to hop out this truck and do this route, so I don't have time. But if I did, why wouldn't I text her back? Why don't most men text women back right away? Because they have fell under the illusion and the lie that if you do this, she's going to think you're some high value guy and all this. But a lot of women, what's going to happen is they're going to start thinking you're not interested in the same thing when women withhold, or I ain't going to say withhold sex, but withhold how they feel about a guy. Because if a woman is really letting them know a guy, like maybe she don't sleep with him yet, but she let him know that she really likes him, that's a whole different story. Like a man knows, like, I know she likes me and shit. She just really don't want to fuck with me yet. Versus a woman kind of acting like she don't, not letting him know that she don't like you. And she withholding sex and all that. Man gonna think he in the friend zone. Like, man, she don't sleep with me. She don't kiss me, nothing. And she really don't even hit me up or nothing. She gotta be fucking with somebody else. I'm in her friend zone. She using me for dates or something. See, it's a double-edged sword either way you go. People have fucked up the game. So the best bet is don't play the game. And let motherfuckers reveal who they are. And then you'll know quicker. Why wait? Why wait? Woman withholding sex for a whole year, thinking that this guy's the one and all this and all that. You know what I mean? Then find out he's been fucking everybody else the whole time. Or withholding sex from the good guy and rewarding the bad guy. And now she's catching feelings for the bad guy at that. It's just dumb, man. I'm out of here, man.